Hello, welcome back to my channel. I already posted episode 8 of season 2, so make sure to watch that first on my channel, and let's get into episode 9. I am seriously feeling for this man. He is fighting for his life. He's trying to figure out his family dynamic. He's trying to protect his daughter, who he's not really sure is his daughter. His wife is cheating on him and she's a horrible person. His life has basically been turned upside down, and I honestly can't help but feel bad for him. So in the previous episode, Young-jin met with Ajuma, that's the older woman, and when they met, I kind of thought that it was all over. She had plotted her plans, but it turns out that the Ajuma was actually very smart. She was able to pick up on the fact that she was being tailed, and she was able to act fast enough to get her daughter to safety so that she can continue with the plan, but this time she can trick Young-jin. Quite frankly, I feel like Young-jin is too smart to really believe that this lady is suddenly on her side, but maybe her greed and wickedness will make her be blinded to that. Besides, she has a whole bunch of other issues that she's focused on, so maybe this lady will be able to do some actual damage from the inside. So back at Moon's school, and I don't know if I should call her Miss Moon because she's a teacher, but back at her school, there's a man with a very unlikable haircut, and he's supposed to be a teacher who has some kind of romantic interest in her, because I have no other reason why he is so pressed about every little thing that she does. But I do think that the reason why they're introducing him and putting him around her and even giving him screen time in the first place is because he's most probably going to be used by Young-jin as a way to get her either fired, publicly embarrassed, or physically hurt by him. Either way, they did a really good job of making him unlikable with that haircut, and I can't wait to see him be humbled. Now in the next scene, Moon's mother does come to the school and is making a huge mess, and I was not surprised that Young-jin had anything to do with it. Her mother is really a horrible, dirty snake person, and I think she has a special place in hell waiting for her, because she is not only not a mother, she is not a parent, she's not even a person. But this also reminded me of just how much money Young-jin has, because she seems to be promising any and everyone that, if you do my bidding, I'll give you this amount. Oh, I broke your phone, I'll buy you another one. She is so wealthy, and I'm kind of scared because she seems to have a lot of resources behind her, like I mentioned in my other video. So our main characters have to be smart in the way that they approach her. I also feel that in the scene where they led her to go to the clinic seems unrealistic, because even if she went there, I feel like she would not continuously go there for treatment. She'd probably want to go somewhere super bougie, high-end, and expensive, and I just think that there's no way that she would come back here on her own. Moving on, the scene that Young-jin had where she was talking to her husband after coming out of the shower, you could see that she genuinely or partly genuinely cared about what he thought about their marriage and their relationship. And I feel like although she may like him, she's more focused on how it would make her look if she was single or divorced. So the end of the episode shows a juxtaposition between Miss Moon and Young-jin, where they're each spending time with each other's significant others. And in Young-jin's case, she's given anesthesia and goes under, and I guess they're able to play with her mind and discover that she's the one who actually killed Myeong-o. And I'm honestly not surprised that he was killed so early, because like I said in my other video, he seems like he's very dumb. He doesn't know when to talk and when to keep quiet, and his greed for money would have definitely gotten him in trouble. But it's almost a good thing that he's died now, because it's obvious that they're going to use his dead body as a way to incriminate Young-jin. And I thought she was a killer and a bad person at first, but this was just cold, hard murder. But I do have to say that I don't think it's a good idea that so soon the doctor is revealing himself to Young-jin, because I feel like she'll immediately try to investigate him, and I think he's a trump card. Like, his money, his influence, and him being a doctor is something that should have been kept hidden, at least until the final episodes. And when it comes to Miss Moon meeting up with Young-jin's husband, I really rolled my eyes, because again, why is she meeting her enemies? Why is she meeting the people who are associated with her bullies? I feel like this is too close for comfort, and she's blending the lines of being strategic and being dumb. And I don't think that there's any conversation important enough that they have to meet face to face. And not to be nitpicky, because season 2 just started and it's only the second episode, but I feel like season 1 did so much of setting up the premise that revenge was about to take place, especially for season 2. And so far, I'm not really seeing any kind of revenge. I feel like there's a lot of conversations happening, a lot of meetings, a lot of people doing things, a lot of hints, but I'm not seeing the revenge. And I would like to see it sooner rather than later. And if you made it this far into the video, thank you so much for watching. Let me know your thoughts down below. Make sure to subscribe, like the video, and watch my previous video. And hopefully I'll catch you in my next one.